This bout has a 160-pound weight limit, a 6-minute time limit. They will grapple for 6 minutes, submission or a draw. Introducing first, to my right, out of Soka BJJ, here is Nick Gallucio. Across the mat, ready for action out of Sarah BJJ. Welcome, please, Brian Trotta.
Gallucio is 24 years old, a brown belt under Alexandre Soka. And Trotta is a black belt under Matt Serra, 33 years old. Trained with Matt Serra and Jason Rao for this match. Both highly experienced. And you see Gallucio immediately sitting to guard. But Trotta keeps his weight back, stays heavy with that sprawl. Looking to flatten him out by controlling the hips and passes to a half guard now. Really heavy pressure from there, really staying tight. Matt Serra saying take your time there. Soka calling for an underhook. Full butterfly guard now from Nick Gallucio. And he might be able to get a sweep here, but good hips and good base by Trotta.
Great pressure. He is staying patient, listening to his coaches.
Gallucio had a good grip on the upper body to go for that sweep, but Trotta just stayed like a rock and was able to sprawl his hips out and look for that pass. But he's got to watch his neck here. And they've got to watch the edge of the mat. Looking for that sweep. And Trotta still maintaining top position. Nice transition by Gallucio.
Straight ankle lock here, went for it.
Okay, and that's the edge of the mat. We want to keep everybody safe. Bring him back to the middle. I like how he went for that sweep and used that to expose the legs. So you can tell that's probably his game, that butterfly guard.
For sure. For sure, he has a lot of setups from that position. But Trotta doing a great job just pressuring him down, keeping his shoulders on the mat, and sticking to his game plan.
He was looking to suck in those hips to kill the legs, and if you keep that body lock and bring your hips in tight, the man on bottom does not have the opportunity to extend his legs.
Right, it completely stops and takes all the power away from your legs, and it puts you at a real disadvantage where the guy can take control there and step over and pass.
But of course, the second he releases that body lock, Gallucio is able to do exactly what he's doing now.
Yeah.
He jumps over looking for maybe a guillotine choke, but you know, when you have a guy who's so good with their butterfly guard like they expect it, and again, he transitions into that foot lock straight from that position. Now, there's a modified leg drag, kind of inverted, from Brian Trotta, and he's going to look to keep his legs safe and see if he can come out in a dominant position from here.
He does.
Now he has a single leg, but he's got to watch that head. Again, Gallucio is in a great position now to go for the guillotine choke.
Oh, yeah, he has it in, but
Trotta rolled through exactly as he
Trotta
should.
did a great job identifying it and defending it. Arm drag.
Yeah. But he arm dragged himself into bottom position. Now we're going to see what Gallucio has on top and what Trotta has from his guard. Gallucio doing
that
a nice
triangle is right there.
Yeah,
it's right there.
He's got that leg
Gallucio
track.
Realizes it too. He realizes it there as well. You see how he's blocking that instep there. Great job.
Yep.
Helping him pass the side control. We're going to see him here try to pop that elbow and get his head underneath.
This is the first dominant position of the match.
Frame is seems to be bothering him there. Right, he's going to want to pop that, get his head under, possibly look for an arm triangle.
Yeah, you notice that Trotta has his left arm fed past the hip there, so that might be an escape that he's trying to work.
Right, that knee on belly right there. Such a great position, especially in MMA. Jiu-jitsu here, it helps him pass right over through to the mount. As long as he can block that or hide his foot so you don't get caught in that quarter mount, quarter guard.
Yeah, look at that. Gallucio was patient.
Great job.
He timed the pass to mount just right. Now he's just working a lot of pressure from here. Early in the match, it was Trotta working the pressure for the passes. Looks like he's almost trying to smother him a little bit.
Yeah, he is. He's getting him to go into panic mode a little bit so that he can work some arm lengths.
Now continuing to work pressure from that top position is Nick Gallucio. And he switches back to the knee on belly, which I think might make sense because it's submission only, and that's a good type of position to force your opponent to open up a little bit.
For sure. I mean, if it was MMA, he was going to stay there, but you see him forcing that mount. I bet he has a lot of setups from that position, but Trotta doing a great job just staying tight, not allowing any openings.
I like how when Trotta tried that escape, Nick Gallucio transitioned back to side control and then back to mount. He's not losing position throughout these transitions, and that's really high level stuff.
Right. Sometimes when you have guys that are at, such high level or the same level rather, they stop themselves. They cancel each other out.
Yep.
And it's a game of inches. You see they're looking for that arm bar. Gets on his back.
Nice switching sides. Excellent job by Gallucio.
20 seconds to finish here. Let's see if he can get it done.
It's enough time. He might have it locked up right
has
here.
That in. That thing looks tight.
He's sprawling them out, and we could see a tap any second
tight.
now.
10 seconds left.
Not a lot of time. Oh, the grip's broken.
Uh-oh.
Trotta
don't want
might
to give it up.
Yeah, he might survive to the final bell. Body triangle, but not enough time left. And that's time. Great performance by Nick Gallucio. Really turning on the pressure at the end. He had great positions. It was close.
For sure. Brian Trotta did an amazing job staying
All
nice
right,
and
ladies
tight,
and
not
gentlemen,
allowing
they went the full
any
6
openings.
minutes to a draw. Nick Gallucio and Brian Trotta. 6 minutes to a draw. There they are. Let's hear it for them. Nick Gallucio out of Soka BJJ and Brian Trotta from Sarah BJJ.